All right, Raider Nation, Brock Bowers is missing in action.
All right, to Vegas next. Brock Bowers had 2 catches for 25 yards in his debut. Head coach Antonio Pierce has big plans for the rookie tight end.
Really want to get the ball out to Brock, and I think everything we've been waiting to see, we saw. Just a dynamic player that's doing a good job just from a mental standpoint. Everything we're asking him to do, he's doing. He's not blinking. Not a lot of mental errors, not a repeat offender.
If you'd like to ask you about Brock Bowers, please, is there anything of concern here long term? You expect him ready by the first game of the year?
Yeah, just precautionary. Got a foot injury. Just protect him.
He has not been to practice since before the San Francisco 49ers preseason game, and we still don't know what is going on with our star tight end that we drafted number 13 overall in the first round and expect him to be a major part of the Raiders offense. And this has Raider Nation concerned. Plus,
Jackson Powers Johnson.
Jackson Powers Johnson, the first thing that kind of pops out to me on him is that he just loves violence for no reason.
will JPJ be ready to go week 1? Will he even be a starter in the beginning of this season? Or will we hold him in reserve, get him more prepped since he's missed most of the offseason, and let him sit behind Cody Whitehair? All that and more on today's episode of the Raider D Podcast. All right, Raider Nation, if you love the Las Vegas Raiders, if you bleed silver and black, I want you to smash that like button right now for the Raider Nation. And if you love updates like this, as well as a podcast where we get players to come onto the team and we go down to Vegas to interview guys and talk to the Raider Nation on your behalf to get you that insider information, that's what this program's all about. If you love that and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell notification. In fact, my analytics tell me that less than 10% of you are being notified whenever I drop these videos. So if you don't want to miss breaking news, hit the bell notification. Doesn't cost you anything. By the way, the fact that it doesn't cost you anything is a bonus because we're constantly giving things away, like this month's giveaway right here, the Xbox Go. If you guys have kids and they play any type of sports and you don't want to sit there and hold your smartphone for 2 straight hours following your kid around as he kicks the soccer ball, just put your smartphone in the Xbox Go, lock it onto your kid, and this crazy AI will follow, zoom in, zoom out the entire game on your behalf. Make everybody happy. We're going to be giving this away. $300 value. All you got to do, enter to win, is sign up for our Black Rain Official newsletter over at blackrainofficial.com. Link, QR code. There you go. Go sign up. Absolutely free. This giveaway will be announced the first of the month. Now, let's get into the video. Where is Brock Bowers? Can somebody please get him on the phone, get his agent on the phone, and let the Raider Nation know that he's good to go? Because we're all in panic mode right now. This dude is an integral part of our offense. That's why we drafted him. That's why we keep talking about 12 and 13 man personnel. Yes, we have Harrison Bryant, and he is a really good tight end. But is he Brock Bowers? Absolutely not. Yes, we have Michael Mayer, who is a fantastic traditional tight end. But is he Brock Bowers? He is absolutely not. Brock Bowers is George Kittle for the Las Vegas Raiders. And we all know George Kittle is an outstanding tight end. The dude is basically an oversized wide receiver. And that's what Brock Bowers is for the Raiders. He has not practiced since before the San Francisco 49ers preseason game. And that's concerning because when a guy's not practicing, that means he's also not getting rhythm with our starting quarterback, Gardner Minshew. And God knows Gardner Minshew needs all the rhythm in the world because he is a very inconsistent quarterback. And so we don't want any hitches in the beginning of this season, and definitely do not want to end up going 0-4 and then having to have another quarterback come in. We want everything to go and click like clockwork. In order for that to happen, you have to have repetition, and that is exactly what is not happening right now with Brock Bowers and our starting quarterback, Gardner Minshew. The Raiders are being very tight-lipped about the injury that is preventing Brock Bowers from attending practice and practicing at the facility. What we do know is this: he has not been placed on the IR. like Trey Taylor and like Brandon Faison. And that's good news because if he was placed on the IR, he wouldn't be available until week 5. He'd have to sit out the first 4 games of the season. And since he's not been placed on the IR, that tells me and us and the Raider Nation that Brock Bowers, whatever his injury is, it is a day-by-day basis. They are continuing to evaluate it, and he should be back and hopefully will be back for week 1 against the Chargers because we absolutely need him in that game. He is a vertical weapon as a tight end, and so that's why it's very concerning that he has not been at practice, and this could be a great strategy of cat and mouse with Jim Harbaugh, not letting him know that our future superstar guy that we drafted in Brock Bowers is or is not injured, will or will not play, and therefore they can't scheme defensively against Brock Bowers when they don't even know if he's going to play. Hopefully that's what this is, and hopefully we will see him back in practice next week, getting those reps with Gardner Minshew because we need to come out swinging September 8th in SoFi and beat down the Chargers like we did to them last year, putting up 64 points on them. I want to see something similar. JPJ, Jackson Powers Johnson, missed almost the entire offseason. This is very concerning for him because offensive linemen, like quarterbacks, need reps. That position is very technical, and if they are not very good and proficient and used to what's going on around them, they're not going to be good. Even though he was drafted as the best guard in the draft last year, he needs those repetitions. He needs the work with his fellow linemen because they have to play off each other. They have to get off of blocks, pick up other blocks. They have to change assignments. He has to be able to do that, and the only way you do that is through repetition. So what I'm hearing right now is the Raiders are pretty confident that Cody Whitehair can handle the job, including Andrus Peat. Yes, he did get beat pretty bad in that first game, that first preseason game. But other than that, he did hold up fairly well throughout his repetitions in the preseason. So it looks like we'll be going with a combination of those two guys. And then obviously we are looking to get Colton Miller back, and that will be huge for the Raiders. Thayer Munford will be the starting right tackle with DJ Glaze backing him up there. So Jackson Powers Johnson, I'm not going to look to see him in week 1 against the Chargers. In fact, I don't look to see him even getting rotations in on the line until maybe week 3, 4, or 5. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. This is now where the comments are open. You guys let me know. Will JPJ start week 1, or do you think he will start later on? Until next time, Raider D Podcast, I'm out of here.